Mr.
Okay,
Timi
right
Dakolo.
now. Good day, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Josey.
Fine. How's Nigeria?
It's fine. Taking it one day at a time.
Mm.
It's a wet evening.
Are you
Wet evening here in Lagos.
really?
Yes, it's wet.
Is it rainy season now in
Are
Nigeria?
you in Joburg?
I'm in
Yes,
Germany.
yes. Are you in Joburg or you're in Germany?
I'm in Germany.
Okay.
Mm.
What city?
In Bonn.
UNH?
Bonn.
Huh?
In
Bonn.
Bonn.
Okay,
Bonn.
yeah.
Mhm.
How's it going over there?
Ah, well, same old, same old. Coronavirus everywhere.
Ah, the world's in a strange place, though. The world is in a strange place. But we shall overcome.
Yeah, we shall overcome. So thank you so much for joining me here on live chat with Josey. Today we have our
Yeah.
guest. He's from Nigeria. He's a very renowned, very popular Nigerian musician, Timi Dakolo. So you know the song that I started knowing you so much from is it's Iyawomi. You know that song?
Yes.
That's when I asked myself, who is this guy?
It's I.
Yes. So
Okay,
Timmy, it's a culture
yeah.
here. The first thing I have to ask you is to introduce yourself. Who exactly is Timi Dakolo?
I am a singer and I'm a songwriter. I'm from the southern part of Nigeria, Bayelsa to be precise. I grew up in a city very close to where I'm from, Port Harcourt. I lived all my life in Port Harcourt until I came to Lagos to chase the music though, to chase the music. And I'm married with 3 kids, and I'm taking it easy.
When
That's basically me.
uh,
I'm the guy
which,
next door.
okay, which school did you go to? When
Yeah,
you
I went
know?
to University of. Okay, yes, I went to University of Port Harcourt. I did a certificate program in linguistics and communication studies. That was like 2007, 2008. And what else? What else? What else is there about me? Nothing more. I love to read books, and
Mhm.
I love to travel. And my favorite city in the world is Cape Town.
Oh wow. Why?
I love the mountains. I love the wine farms and all that. So I love the
Mm.
mountain, the view, basically the
So,
view, and
so
how it has like 4 weathers in a day.
okay. So you've not been to Victoria Falls, huh?
Yeah.
Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe.
No, I haven't been there, but I know Victoria Falls. I haven't
I
been
should
there.
take I should take you to Victoria Falls, then you're going to change your mind. You will love it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Mm,
I would. I would.
yeah.
I plan to, after this whole thing. I plan to see the world. I
Mm.
plan to see the world for myself.
Of course, honestly, this whole coronavirus thing has changed a lot about life. The way I look at life, for me, I think a lot with that. I mean, life is too short, and you never know what tomorrow holds.
True. Truth. So the things that we deemed important prior to this time, all of a sudden, they are not important anymore. Like they're not that important. They're not that important. All the things that we deem important in life, like I find clothes, I find shoes. I don't see anybody wearing suits around though. I don't see people wearing suits and spraying
Yeah,
perfume just to be at home. Like so, all those things are it's
yeah,
crazy.
that's true. I have a lot of comments here. I have a friend of mine from Zimbabwe, Zodwa Mukandla. She says you have a very good voice. I used to watch Idols.
What is he saying?
Huh?
Hello, my friend from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is Harare, yeah? It's
Yeah,
Harare, yeah?
she's from Harare.
Ooh. I plan
Hmm.
to visit though. I plan to I was supposed to go to Morocco before this whole thing started.
You
I
had a
was
show in Morocco?
no. Um I like to travel is my thing. Like to just learn a few things about people, about places.
Hmm.
I I I had my visa and all that, but this whole thing happened, and guess what? We're here.
Yeah, it happens. So, and your mother is from Ghana, right?
Yes, I was born in Ghana too. I was born in Ghana.
So you're an option of even changing your nationality to Ghanaian, right?
The word is not. I wouldn't use the word change. I would use the word
Opt,
embrace.
opt, yeah.
Embrace.
So why not
I love being
embrace?
Nigerian though. Yes, I would. I would
You
for
would?
many reasons. Yes, I would. I would embrace every. My grandma is still there though, so I still go to Ghana every once in a while and chill with her.
Mm,
Though I don't know how to speak the language, I would pick it up over time.
okay. And I got a lot of questions from people when I obviously marketed that I was going to interview you. Someone says your relationship with your aunt seems so strong. What exactly is the foundation of the relationship?
With who?
Your aunt. You have an aunt that you're so close to.
Yeah, I grew up. I grew up in a family house though. I grew up in a family house where it was my grandmother's house, and but everybody came along, and in those kind of situations, you get to find that one person that is very much interested in you, like that one that say, hey, go and read your book. Okay, come, let's stroll and go and get stuff. So that's how I built that relationship with her. So it
Okay.
was there. She was like, okay, we're going to do this. She always liked to create excitement around me, like, oh, I was like a son. So that's how we bonded over time.
Okay. What's her name?
Huh? I said
What's your
that's how
aunt?
we bonded. Oh, from my childhood to this point. That's how we bonded. That's how we became like if I want to do stuff, I get to ask her of those kind of motherly opinions, like motherly advices, like, okay, what do you think? This is what I want to do. What do you think? And all that. So we're that close.
And what's her name? What's your aunt's name?
Her name, yes, her name is Susan.
Susan. Okay. All right. And when exactly did you realize you had a vocal talent?
It's people. It's I'd always loved, like, not like I had a lot of options of plenty songs, learning and all that, but I've always loved singing for the fun of it.
Mm.
For the fun of it. So I used to have a neighbor that would say, come and sing that song you were singing in the morning. Come and sing it to me. So your voice is really good and all that. So sometimes I'm in a public bus, public transport going somewhere, and I'm humming something, and people get to turn like, who is that guy with that? So it was then I said, okay, I got it. Like, I didn't have that much belief in it at first
Mm.
because it was just for fun. And a lot of people started telling me, man, your voice is really good. You sing this is this, and that's how I say, okay. So probably my voice is really good though.
Okay. So humble beginnings, actually.
Very humble beginning.
Okay. So take us through your musical journey. Then you realized you could sing on the buses, your neighbor. Then
Yeah.
when exactly did you start like the
Okay.
proper musical journey?
Um, the music was not part of the option. Like I would say, it wasn't part of the option in the sense that I, I grew up in a house where it was school. You have to go to school, and you can't say you want to be a musician. It's not. It's like it's a crime. It's that kind. It's a crime. Like, hey, stop it. You either wanted to be an engineer, you know, those kind of top professionals, engineer, doctor, architect, you know, those kind of courses that parents will tell their friends, and wow, my son is wow, yeah, he's an engineer. Nobody comes and say, my son is a musician, like that. So I've been nursing the opinion of just so even when you're learning the song or writing the songs with your friend, you were hiding to do it because at the forefront you were studying to be something else, but behind you were just your hobbies. It was even prohibited for you to have such hobbies. So I was doing that. Then after school, I went to the West African Idols competition, and I was going from stage to stage to stage to stage to stage to stage to stage, and eventually won. And it was either I go with what is now, or I go back to wanting to be a professional in engineering or marketing or whatever thing that I find myself to do. And I thought of it like, okay, maybe, just maybe, this was a part, because it's one of no matter, even if I wasn't a professional, I was doing it effortlessly. The music came to me effortlessly. I was singing effortlessly. I could get people's attention just by singing.
Okay.
Just
And
sit
what?
down and sing stuff.
And then you start singing. And what was your first song when you entered the Idols?
Yeah.
What was the first song that you sang? The first day.
Okay. The first day auditions, I sang the song "Not an Ordinary Love" by Commission. It's not a very popular song, but it was a song because I've always been a person of lyrics. I've always loved deep lyrics. Like, it was a song that says, "If I can take away your sorrows, I would cast it to the wind. If I can say it's okay, you will never cry again." Yes, that's the one I sang. Then after that, I came to Lagos and I did "Time to Grow" by Lemar, and I did Maroon 5, "She Will Be Loved," and I could remember in beats the songs as they went. And "Don't Let the Sun Go Down," Elton John, "How Am I Supposed to Live Without You," Michael Bolton.
Timi, can you sing that one? Just the chorus.
Tell me, how am I supposed to live without you? Now that I've been loving you so long, how am I supposed to live without you? And how am I supposed to carry on?
Wow.
And all that I've been living for is gone. It was one of my favorite songs.
You have a good voice, Tim. I mean, we can't take that away from you. We can't take that away from you. So how is it going? How's your career? Are you enjoying it now that you're a professional musician? I mean, you're one of those.
I am. Before you dive into a career, you wouldn't know that it's not just musicians are not just musicians. Music teaches you a lot more. It teaches you a lot more about life. It teaches you a lot more about expression. It's way deeper than just sound and melody. You are now a voice to a lot of voiceless people. You are an avenue to make people experience things that if you weren't there, they wouldn't have experienced. It's like saying, if I did not say, "Here we stand, we are all we have." A lot of it's like bringing to life a child that wouldn't have been born. And a lot of people wouldn't have experienced it. That's what musicians are. It's like carrying the universal emotion in my head, like the emotions in my head, and pouring it out to the world so that people can actually experience it. They are nobody would have experienced the kind of experience they experienced with Hugh Masekela if there was no Hugh, Lady Smith and the Black, if there was no Hugh Masekela somewhere, we wouldn't have known the joy of Soweto blues from ladies. So those things are the things that separate one person from another. So the experience is yours to give. If you don't give it, nobody would experience it. Nobody could have experienced Redemption Song if Mani did not do it. Just that specific feeling that it gives. So you're not just a person. Yes.
Like I told
so
you,
you're not just
song,
a person carrying guitar. Yeah.
Like I told you, the song that I like. Please, can you sing it?
Yeah.
Today's my birthday, so you have to spoil me.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Josey. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But my favorite song, I told you my favorite song. Can you sing that one for me?
Like an angel in the morning, like shooting star across the night, the most beautiful girl I've seen in all my life. Every second spent with you, it's like a day that starts brand new. See, I'm so amazed at all the things you do. So I had to build my whole world around you. So I promise you forever and for always. Girl, you are like sunshine, baby. Don't you go away. Ìyàwó olólùfẹ́ mi, ọ̀rẹ́ mi aláyọ̀ mi. Said I will love you forever.
I love that song.
Thank you, there. Thank you.
I love that song. But anyway, let's continue. Which of your songs would you say is your favorite, and which was the hardest to produce?
Favorite, I always don't have a favorite song. Once I'm done producing, or once it's concluded, yeah, I always move on to the next one. But hardest to produce and hardest to sing was the Great Nation song, because one, it was on a very high key, and there was too many words to put in my head.
Okay.
At a particular time. The song was sung on A, and it was really high. But my producer Cobams refused, a reason best known to him, to reduce the key a little bit. I said, just bring it down a little bit. I want to die singing this song. Like, I could actually feel my abdomen parting ways, like my vocal cords shouting, please help me. But he said no. He said the beauty of this song is in the pitch, it's in the key. Let's not change it. And so that's probably one of the hardest songs to sing.
Okay. So do you want to give a little bit of that for us?
It's a song about unity.
Mm.
It's a song about unity, like it says, here we stand as a people with one song, with one voice. We're a nation undivided and poised. We will take a stand and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Though we are many people, different tribes and different tongues, we're united in our strength and resolve to uphold the honor of our land and for generations to come.
Wow.
We are all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We're all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one day we would shine like the sun. We're a great nation.
Wow. 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 That's a
Thank you.
beautiful song. I mean, and a beautiful, very beautiful voice.
Yes.
I mean, you're so talented.
Thank you.
You're blessed. You're blessed. Can you share your voice with me? I wish I could
Take
sing.
it, take it, take it, take it,
So,
take
which
it.
musician do you look up to?
I have my set of musicians are very not the common ones though.
Mm.
They are not the everyday people. If I would sit in a room with musicians, there will be people like Tina Turner, people like Otis Redding,
Okay.
people like Lady Smith and the Black Bombazos, people like Paul Simon. So you see that it's not there's a guy
Mm.
called Sebastian Cole. I would add James Otto in there. I would add Jay-Z and a little bit of Sting, U2, Bob Marley. So those are the kind of people like in my moments of let me get into the mind of a musician and see what this person was thinking when he was working on this. Those are the people I go back to. Like one of my favorite songs is Diamonds in the Soles of Her Shoes. Awa. Lady Smith and the Black Bombazos, they were spectacular.
Okay, so you can fit in any genre, right?
I can. In my latest work, I did a reggae song and it was absolutely I surprised myself. Like that's why I say when you say what's my best song, it's always the next song. It's always the
Okay.
next song that I pour out everything into and onto the next one and onto the next one and onto the next one.
So which musician would you want to work with?
Which musician? Which musician? Right now? Huh. Dead or alive? Is it dead or alive?
Let's talk about the dead first and then the alive.
I love James Brown.
Oh,
I love James
why?
Brown.
Why?
I love Whitney. Like the way he expresses himself, the way he expresses himself, and the way it's like when you see him playing the piano, it's like or jumping on stage, the energy. God, I want this for myself. And then I love Whitney. I love
Whitney.
Whitney
Okay.
so much.
Well, that voice was golden.
Take my life, take me for who I am. Oh, let's leave Whitney. She was in a
Yeah,
class of her own.
she had a golden voice. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
And then
she was in a class of her own. Like
there's something that I noticed about your videos. You always use your wife. Is there a reason for that? I mean, what's the secret? Don't cover your face. Did she hold a gun on you, or it's your choice?
nah, it's like it's not that hard to explain. I think it's like there's some certain things you can only tell one person genuinely. Like if I want to say, so I promise you forever and for always.
Mm.
So it's basically those kind of things. You can only tell one person and mean it genuinely.
Okay.
That's why.
That's the reason. And the other songs?
Yes. And now let's talk about the yes. She's not in any hard. I've had heartbreak songs, like some still coming. I'm not going to put her in the heartbreak song and all that. So it's basically love, a song that expresses love and forever and forever and forever. Those are the kind of
Mm.
songs.
And I
So for
understand
people
that
that
you
are
want,
alive, musicians that are alive,
yeah, musicians alive. Yeah,
that's what you
sorry.
said?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go to
Adele,
musicians alive.
Adele,
Mm-hmm.
Adele, Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Who else? Lady Smith and the Black Bombazos.
Wow.
In this lifetime, we have to be in the same place together.
Are you
We
working on
have to.
that though?
I would like let this whole madness right this whole coronavirus thing had made me like come to a place where I say, if I want something now, like we thought we had time. You understand? Everybody thought that they had time. Now,
Mm,
after now, you know that no, tomorrow is not promised to you today.
exactly.
So you got to go for the things that you want. You got to go and have it now.
That's true. And someone is asking you that, Timi, please sing with Asha.
Yes, I plan to though. I plan to. After now, you people be tired of me. People say I used to hold my music. No, but I used to keep my music for too long. That was my thing, but that's not going to be my thing anymore. I'll
You
give you
need
as
to,
it comes.
yes.
I solemnly swear that I have changed my ways.
Mm. So, Timi, what was on your mind the day you were shot?
What's on my mind? I was saying, God, please, I don't want to die today. That's basically it. I just don't want to die today. Like, please,
No.
like, not today. Not today. Like, there's so much ahead of me. Please. I was bleeding and I was telling myself that. I was bleeding. I was telling myself,
Wow.
please, I don't want to die today. Because I actually ran to a place that they could take me to a hospital.
Wow. Tell us the story. What happened?
No, I think it was the 1st of January 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I came out of church because what we usually do is that on the 31st night, we usually go to church and pray and thank God and all that. So it was like past 12 and I came out of church. Okay, it was past 12. Let me go and sleep a bit before the day runs out and all that, before it gets to morning. So I came out and I was driving and I said, that was the year that I won the West African Idols, and I was like, let me just go back and just thank God for taking me from this to this. Let me go back to church. So I
Mm.
got to the gate because my church was in a hotel premises. Like, so I got to the gate. As I was talking to the security guy, I just started hearing shooting and all that. So that's like my car. I was playing the song. All of it, like the whole dashboard was like with bullets and I ducked. You know how you duck to the passenger seat and everything. But I felt this sharp pain by my side and my head, and I was bleeding.
No.
And the people came, they took things from my car, of which I didn't even move and all that. So it was a very scary moment for me in my life. I you know how blood was leaving you, and you knew that something had to be done. If not, and I was saying, God, I don't want to die today. I don't want to die today. Please help me. I was quoting the Bible. I was saying, yes, I was saying the scripture that was very personal to me then. It was like, I think it's Psalm 3 verse 3. It says, for thou, O Lord, are a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of my head. Please, God, I don't want to die today. I don't want to die today.
People,
I don't want to die today. And
people die.
I'm telling you, that's all. And guess what? When I got to the hospital, I was laying next to someone that they were trying to
Resuscitate.
restrict. Yes. And the person gave up and they pushed the person aside and came to me. And they wanted to give me what they call it. the thing that makes you not to feel pain. I forgot the
Understand?
name. They wanted, yes, they wanted
Yeah,
to give me
understand.
that, and I turned, and there's the dead person by my side, and I said, no, 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 don't give me that. Just do what you have to do. And it was probably the most painful experience in my life. Like they were stitching me, they were stitching my hair. Like it was. I still feel it. So. I can't remember yes, I can't remember how I passed out, but I woke up in the morning and I told her I don't want to be here. I thought that they probably had taken the person to the morgue, and I said no, I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I said when this drip that you're giving me is finished, I don't want to be here, and all that.
You made me laugh today. The things people do when they don't want to die.
No, yeah, when you're that close, man, you're going to do anything. When you know that it necessarily doesn't depend on you anymore.
No, I've been there.
That's basically it.
I've been there. I know what you mean. Definitely, I've been there.
Wow.
So, what is your routine like now during this lockdown?
What I do is I'm doing some online courses. Basically, I'm doing some online courses.
Okay.
And I'm also learning to play the piano a little bit more. And that's basically it. Nobody goes anywhere. Except you want to go to the mall to get some few supplies for the house and all that. Nobody goes anywhere. So I'm channeling my strength to those things. It's very challenging mentally. Being the person that's always moving around, doing stuff, studio, travel around for events, and just seated in one place. It's taking a lot.
Yeah.
It's taking a lot, but it's the best thing to do right now. It's the best thing to do.
So a lot of people here are writing that they want you to play for their weddings. Some are saying for their parties. How do people get hold of you easily?
The email address is the email address.
It's on your
on all my social. Yes, it's all on my social media platforms, and the email address and the phone number to reach to get to and all that for.
Okay.
I'm not that far.
Okay, that's good. Because people complain about that. It's very difficult to get hold of you celebrities.
No, it's not that hard. You can get to somebody that you can get to somebody that can get to somebody that can get to us in this life.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And if you want something, you can get it. If you really want something, you can get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay. So do you want to sing anything for me before we go?
What song will I sing?
Or the one we
So
put
I
on
pack
the promo.
my bags. Huh?
The one we put on the promo. The vow.
I've had a lot of good times. I've seen a lot of pain. Had a little sunshine. Had a shower rain. But there's nothing in this life compared to the joy I have whenever I'm with you. I've known you for a long time. We've come a long way. You are like my sunshine. After a stormy day, they say that love is blind, but I can see it through your eyes. See, you give me so much happiness, and I wanna give you nothing less. I promise to be true, to give my all to you. No matter what they say, this heart belongs to you. I thank the Lord above for giving you to me. Forever's just a start. Forever's you and me.
Wow. So Timi, are you open for collaborations with upcoming musicians?
I am basically, but it has to be. We have to work. It has to be on par.
Okay.
Like the music has to be up there.
Okay. Okay. So there's
Nothing
a
is
lot of
impossible. Nothing is impossible.
nothing is, but there are a lot of things, of course, that you consider and.
Yes, yes, a lot.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Dakolo. I wish I had
Oh,
your
thank
voice.
you, Josie.
Thank you.
Take
Thank you
it,
for
take it,
doing it
take it,
for me.
take
You've
take
made my
it.
birthday. I'm grabbing it.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Go and
Thank
have
you.
beautiful, go and have a wonderful cake, have wine, a glass of wine,
Thank you. I
enjoy
have.
yourself.
Yes, and my regards to your beautiful wife and
Thank
the
you
kids.
very much.
All right.
See you here.
All right. All right.
Thanks, guys, for watching. God bless you.
Thank you.